Hello guys, and welcome back to another Tweaking Man video. I haven't uploaded for a while because my father's been ill and that, and the beginning of the year's been really hectic. So I'm planning on doing quite a few videos hopefully this year. But for now I just wanted to show you a little system that I've got for the studio in here. I was going to do a video on setting a system up for £100, basically with selected second-hand stuff that I'd buy off of eBay. But I got given this little MIDI system and I thought, this would do, and I'm using it out here anyway. So I'll show you it basically. If you come over and have a look over here, this is a little MIDI system that was given to me by my mother-in-law. Well, basically the mother-in-law and the father-in-law were both really heavy smokers, and it was covered in tar from top to bottom. It was so sticky. I painstakingly cleaned it all, and it's got a really nice burr walnut sides, although it's only really plastic. But anyway, it's I think it's about 30 watts per channel. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm probably just guessing there. But basically, it's a the amplifier is the whole system is Technics basically. It comes with these speakers, which I've mounted on the wall at the moment. They're not the best, so I'm looking at doing something with those. I've got loads of different bits and pieces hanging around, so I'm going to try to use a set of small Bose speakers, which are really not audiophile again, but they've been modified quite a lot from an uncle that gave me them. So that's that. The only problem with this system is the CD player up here. It just keeps skipping around all the time. That's why she gave me it basically. I've stripped it down, cleaned up the lens, the laser lens on there, put it back together. It's still skipping around, so I'm going to just order in a new laser for it if I can get hold of one. Hopefully I can still. It's a very interesting little system, this. So I'll come around the back here and I'll show you. The amplifier has 8 sets of binding posts on it. So basically one is for the low level, the bass, and the other one is for the high level. So it's almost like biamping in a way, because at the back of the speakers here, there's 2 sets of binding posts there. So it's really interesting. So if I decided to put another set of speakers on there, basically I just need a set that I either which have 4 sets of binding posts on the back for doing by wiring, biamping as such. I've put on one of my upgrade figure of 8 cables there, which I produced myself, and this one's just a copper one. And coming down here, I'm using a Tassimo mains filter. It's only the cheap ones. They're about £35, something like that. They work really well. And I fitted an MK silver plated plug on the end. I chopped off the stock plug that was on there and I fitted this in, and this is definitely better. So we'll plug this in for a minute. But basically I've got my old Roberts radio here, which I use in the workshop here, in the studio workshop. Just for listening to football mainly, and Jazz FM, although really DAB's a bit rubbish really. But so basically that's that. And then we'll turn this on up here. And set this to tune now. We'll set this to exit. There we go. So we'll turn this down because we're probably going to get done for copyright. So yeah, it has a tuner on it, and it has a cassette deck. Now the beauty of the cassette deck is I've got so much vinyl that I want to listen to, and when I'm working out here in the day, obviously I can't play vinyl in here. There's too much dust going on and that. So we'll get the cassettes going in, and generally I'll just flip a plastic bag over this to stop any dust getting into it. I've just removed it for now. What I'm going to do is build a sort of cupboard up around it just to keep it from any dust getting in. And all I've used is some oxygen-free 2.5 speaker cable. So I've had 2 runs going over there to that speaker and 2 runs going over to this speaker. So that's that. I have got another set of speakers here. Now these are what I said. They're a modified pair of Bose Acoustamaz. These are really old ones from the early 90s, and I've got a sub for them somewhere. So I'm going to try these first on there. They actually fit on the speaker brackets that I fitted on the wall there. They came with these Acoustamaz, and the guy that had these, my uncle, he's a bit of a Russ Andrews fan, so he's fitted on these these felt rings that go around tweeters usually, that Russ Andrews tends to promote, that make the sound better. I don't really know. I haven't used them. I haven't even heard these, so they may be absolutely junk. But I'd say I haven't heard them. I've heard them in my uncle's system. Now he's got quite a high-end system, and he was using these on there. And I haven't heard them for a while. I remember going around his house in the early 90s, and they did actually sound quite nice. It's got a really big living room, and it really did open the sound up of them. So this room is quite a nice size room. It's 16 by 8, so we should get quite a good sound from those. So those are those. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making doing some room acoustics in this room by putting some panels along the walls. Although they're probably going to get covered in dust and that as I do my work, but you know, we'll do it just so we can show you how to build them as well. So we're going to be doing that. So basically that's that. I'm going to order in a new laser for that. And hopefully we'll be doing quite a lot of videos, new stuff. I've got people asking me to do XLR interconnects. So I'm going to be doing a set of those as well, and power cords and all sorts of stuff. So I think that's it for today. So anyway, thanks for watching another Tweaking Man video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching.